All right, thanks for stopping in. Hanging up our new sign. The Rust Bucket Rescue Association. That's who we are. Actually, I think I'll make another sign, put it right here. Rust buckets are us. Anyway, that being said, excuse me, that being said, don't get excited, Jerry Polk, but yeah, we got another project car. It's all part of a plan. In case the 401k goes down the tubes, we'll have plenty of cars or car parts to sell. Let's check it out. I think you're going to like this one. I'm not sure what to do with it, so you guys help me choose. Actually, somebody already made part of the decision for us. Let's check it out, see what we got. All right, this is it. We got two dog disc hubcaps for sure. It's a 49er. I hoped for a fleet line, but we'll take it anyway. I got a call. They said, you got to come get the car. You got to rescue it. Somebody started on it. They gave up. I was hoping it would be complete. You know, maybe some of the stainless was off or something like that. It'd be pretty complete and I could put it back original. Not that lucky. They've already done some work on it. So they've made it some of the decisions for me. It looks like they put a S10 rear end in it already. They butchered up a 6-cylinder engine replacement in there. I'll show you that in just a minute. But the body's really solid. Looks like the stainless is here. It's a good builder, so we'll give you a closer look. Let's take a look inside. Okay, it's original on the inside pretty much. The dashboard's complete. It's got a radio. Got a wind-up clock. Even the original steering wheel, even though this bar is broken off. 3 on the tree. Solid as a rock. Windshield's broken. But they have done some interior work, at least on the seats. Looks like it's going to need some glass. I can't tell. Got a few pieces of broken glass, but there's primer all over the glass. I don't know what it looks like. Let's get it cleaned up and see. I'm going to pull this sheet back. They left the bent seat in, and they did recover the seats. So they look pretty nice. Like I said, that's one of the decisions already made for me. I'm not going to spend money recovering the seats, I guess, since they're already done. They look to be in good condition.
Okay, everybody see this? See the ceiling? You know, normally I always get stuck with doing it, but this time Jerry's gonna have to do his own.
Hey.
And see what kind of torture it is.
That's why I have you, chick. You're the rust queen, not me.
Yeah, but...
All right, we're gonna go through the car here. There's a crap load of parts here. Looks like mostly stainless. And there's parts in the back right here, and there's some stuff in the truck. In the trunk. This is 3 on the tree. I wish it had been left alone. I like 3 on the tree, but the guy was going to put a stick shift in it. My understanding is a late model 6-cylinder engine he put in here out of a 67 Chevy engine, transmission, and everything. So it's fully synchronized 3-speed. He was going to put a shifter in the floor. All that's going to go. All right, let's check in the trunk and see what's back there.
Okay.
Pretty cool car, huh?
Yes, sir. I'm excited.
Okay, let's see what's in the trunk. Solid trunk, too. That solid trunk is just nice and solid. No rust. And by the way, Rust Queen, this car was blue, not green. See there?
No, I know that part's blue. It's that color.
All right, well, we're going to go through all this and see what's here. I see original door panels and door trim. I see a visor. This thing had a visor on it at one point in time.
Well, that's a plus.
Oh, I'm not going to use the visor.
Oh, you're not?
Nah. a bunch of headlight bezels. I see some horns. I see boxes of parts in the back. All right, so
we need to clean this out so we can take a look. Because we have not been through this. We just got it 2 days ago. We haven't had a chance to go plundering.
All right, let's get it in the shop and we'll take a look at it and see what we got.
Okay.
Solid. Solid. All right, let's take a quick look under the hood here and see what we got. Look at this. That's the easiest opening hood I've ever seen.
one arm and one hand. That's pretty cool.
If it'll stay up.
Well, don't let it fall on my head, please.
All right, there's a 6-cylinder engine they put in.
You hold it.
A real botch-up job. Fully synchronized transmission. I see the drive shafts in there. And that motor mount mess right there is just a mess. It looks like bubble gum, chewing gum stuck on here. Some kind of homemade rig for the motor mounts here. All that's got to be cut out. Like I say, the guys, whoever's working on it didn't know what they were doing. They ran over their head, and that's the reason they bailed out on this project, and I was able to get it so cheap. That motor mount's completely broken. It's not even close to the frame mount. Looks like it's about 3 inches away from the frame mount and completely broken. But, that being said, everything else under here looks pretty good. Looks nice and solid. I'm happy. I'm happy. Good, solid, nearly totally rust-free car. A little bit of rust in the floorboard, driver's side. There's a little bit on the quarter panel, lower quarter panel, driver's side. Battery box, of course, is always a little bit rough there, but other than
It's just a tad, but normally these are totally rusted out.
Yep, seems pretty solid. Let's get it inside. Anybody want a 6-cylinder engine? I'm allergic to them. Okay, we got all the goodies out of the trunk in here. And there's a lot of good stuff. I found fender skirts, grill parts. We'll show you all that stuff in a few minutes. This is what it looks like inside now. We don't have a clue what's underneath the mat.
I'm scared.
Well, the wheel well looks good. There's only one hole I see right there for the wheel well.
Well, that's good. Everything else does look good.
Yeah, but I don't know what's under the mat.
I know.
That's going to be the biggie. So
I don't know what that is.
let's pull the mat back, get a shot of what it is now. We'll pull it back and see if there's any surprises underneath there.
Now and later. Oh no!
That doesn't look good.
That does not look good. I don't know what's under all that mess. Oh man.
Maybe that's the worst of it.
No, it isn't. And over here.
There's some rust.
The rest of
Let's
these
clean it
for
up and get
sure.
another look.
It's not something you. Oh, that's not good either. Oh, phooey. Phooey, phooey, phooey. Well, let's vacuum and see exactly what it looks like.
Alright, let's check it out, clean it up. I was hacking on Jerry earlier. He mentioned one time that I have too many projects, and he's probably right, but I guess one more won't hurt, Jerry. Here's what we pulled out of the inside, the interior and the trunk. I see, of course, bumper, valence panels, a visor, fender skirts, a lot of grill parts, rock shields, headlight buckets and bezels, interior door trim. I have horns, armrest, it looks like park lights, tail lights, that sort of thing in that box. There's another box I haven't even opened up. I don't know what's there. And the stainless. Let me show you what these guys did on the stainless. Evidently they didn't have a clue. Well, they didn't. What they're doing. I guess that's why they bailed out on the project. Look at the stainless. I mean, every piece of it, except for 4 pieces. I think I counted 4 pieces that are still intact. Just about everything else is just totally butchered up. Well, that's the way the game plays. I think I mentioned earlier the dashboard looks complete. Even radio. Chevy script. Wind up clock. Front floors are going to have to be replaced. Here's the tunnel panel cover. And you can see the late model 3-speed fully synchronized transmission they made an attempt to put in. And there's the front floor. They already made a panel for that. I want to show you guys the panel they made. There's the floor panel they made, cut and bent to fit. And had the holes drilled for sheet metal screws. Let's see if I can find some. There you go. And that's their floor repair patch panel. Anyway, it's galvanized. Look at the controls on this thing for the heater. They're still there. That's pretty cool. Love the old steering wheel, even though the horn ring is broken. And there's a speedometer with all the gauges. I got sun visors still in here. And the people were nice enough at least to give me trim, the same trim that they covered the seats in. They left about a good sheet of that, more than enough to do the headliner. It's a cool old car. The doors are very solid. I mean, really nice. Let's look underneath here. Get out the zoom. I'm trying to get an underneath shot. There we go. Along the door edge, bottom, solid as that can be. Sweet. Need door glass. Vent window glass.
What you doing, honey? Are you doing the job that I normally do?
I feel like the Rust Queen, yep.
Yeah. So you can see exactly what I go through each and every time.
I feel like the Rust Queen. I'm the Rust Queen.
You're the Rust Queen this time, aren't you?
I'm going to clean out this trunk area to see what all I gotta do to fix it. And then I'm going to be like Chef Tush. I'm going to do one section at a time. One little area at a time.
That's the best way to do it, so you don't get
overwhelmed. One task at a time. But I'm not taking this thing apart or anything right now. I got no room to put anything, so I'll play with the trunk, try to get it cleaned up. All this underneath here looks great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's great. Just a few little spots of surface rust, and that's it. I mean, there's a lot of original paint still underneath there, so it's going to be looking good. The body's good. The frame's really sound. I don't see any frame rust at all. Of course, it's got undercoating on it, but the undercoat is really stuck well, so I don't see any frame.
But this floor, this trunk pan's pathetic, isn't it?
Well, the trunk is bad because the deck lid was leaking. The seal was bad, and it wasn't closed, so.
I'll have to show you that when he gets out.
But either way, we're going to make it new. A piece at a time, right, Chef?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be chef today.
Okay, we got the trunk area cleaned up a little bit here. It's going to have to be replaced. But actually, back here is solid. And on this end, toward the rear of the truck, the rear of the car, back here is solid. The drop downs I'm not sure about. This side looks okay. So I think I can just cut a section out, and I have a bead roller and I have a brake, and I'll just make a piece and put it back in here, weld it all in. It's going to be all covered in carpet anyway, so it doesn't have to be beautiful. And that's the plan for the trunk.
Well, I wish we didn't have to do that, but we do.
But all underneath here is good. Inside the quarters, up underneath here, it's all good. And I mean, it looks just really excellent. You can see they put new foam and everything in the seats. The springs look excellent. So whoever did that did a really nice job. I wish they had put a little paint on the springs, but other than that, that's fine. So I think we'll just start on the trunk first and do a section at a time. And that will be what we're going to do on the 52. Okay, it's been a 70 in the 70, high 70s, 77, 78 degrees up early up until today. Now they're predicting snow for tonight. So it's going to be cold. I'm going to be out here in the shop. Too cold to work outside and keep the door open. I think I'll get back on the 385 stroker or two and we'll get started on those while I'll have to stay inside. And make sure you go, Tina, and get white milk and whole bread and pork and beans. That's what you have to do when it snows. And milk. Yeah, I said white milk. Whole white milk, pork and beans.
Whole white milk.
Whole milk, white bread, and pork and beans. That's what everybody rushes to the grocery store. They clean all the shelves every time there's a hint of snow. That probably won't stick. Doesn't matter. It's a good enough excuse. Fill up your fuel tanks. Fill up your bathtub with water so you have drinking water. That's nowhere else, no place but South Carolina. All right, you guys. This is the 49. I'm looking forward to working on this project too. Stick with us. Thanks. Big snow. Yeah.